Avengers! Assemble.
Ah, yes, and much like the climax of that movie, evil is about to win, and everyone, all Americans, need to assemble and fight back. And one of the stars of that movie, an actual Avenger, just gave an impassioned and inspiring speech about the state of our democracy and the need for all of us to show up to the next No Kings protest. It's happening everywhere in America on October 19th. And if you're a Marvel fan, like clearly I am, you know it's always Captain America that gives the inspiring speech. But not this time. This time it's the Hulk that gets to smash authoritarianism. And when you're done watching this, you're probably going to be inspired and angry. And to the President of the United States, I say on behalf of all Americans, don't make us angry. You wouldn't like us when we're angry.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Ah, yes. So hit subscribe to Really American Media and get ready to assemble on October 19th. And the good people behind these No Kings protests had the Hulk actor Mark Ruffalo on this weekend to promote these upcoming rallies. And he was all fired up.
Nothing worth a damn in life is easy. And with every difficulty, we're given an opportunity to transcend our own limitations. And this is one of those moments. Stephen Colbert, whose show was canceled, said at the Emmys this weekend, sometimes you only truly know how much you love something when you get a sense that you may be losing it. I've never loved my country more desperately.
Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom in there because he's right. Nothing worth a damn is easy, but our country is worth a damn. And as sad as this all makes me, it's true. It does make me love our country even more because I have faith that good will prevail eventually.
It's a shocking moment for us. We wake up every day with some new shocking news that is makes us question: are we actually? Is this our reality? Is this America? Is this possible? But what we're reminded of every day is it is, and it's a fragile democracy. As enduring as we wanted to believe it was, we're finding out that it's much more fragile and needs much more attention and needs much more of our participation than we'd ever thought it would.
Yeah, spot on again. So many of us are sick of checking our phones for the news alerts because it's exhausting. In fact, on the Vocal Minority podcast, we invented a new drinking game to help with that.
I've started to play a new drinking game, Nick. Every time I get a news alert that does not have the name Trump in it, I take a shot. And I am stone cold
sober. Yeah, imagine you are.
Yeah, there's a lot of sobering things going on right now, which is why we all need to assemble. Then I mentioned the No Kings protest coming up on October 19th. One might say it's an opportunity to seize this moment.
So that's the opportunity of this moment. And with every action, there is an equal reaction.
Very wise words again right there. Where else have I heard that?
But, Sir Isaac Newton, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Good or bad.
So mega world, you guys are just fear-mongering, spewing hate, attacking libs, going after transgender, gay people, black people. Like, there will be an equal and opposite reaction. So maybe take it the fuck down a notch, and let's all try to actually get something done in this country.
We're part of the resistance here. We're not one to lay down. We're not going to get violent. We're going to keep fighting with our words.
Yeah, exactly. We need to keep fighting with our words. And by showing up to these No Kings protests, next one's October 19th. Hey, Mark Ruffalo, were you at those protests?
I was at those protests. And as badly as it was feeling, as our Constitution was being under attack, as our beautiful migrants were being taken off the streets, as habeas corpus or our due process rights were being stripped away from us, literally on television in front of us every moment. There is a gift in every difficult thing that we have to deal with. And the gift of this time is our ability to reimagine and restructure what this democracy is. And the only way that we can do that is together.
Yeah, exactly. We have to do it together. United we stand, divided we fall. Those words have never been more true.
So what we saw and what we felt on those days when we came out was possibility. We saw our power. We saw this administration shrink in weakness. We saw his military parade be meaningless. We saw Trump's emperor with no clothes. They're preying on our ability to speak the truth to power. That's what this whole anti-fascist move is. Notice they don't call out an organization. They call it anti-fascism, okay? Because they don't want you fighting against fascism.
Yeah, and for all the maggots that keep saying, stop calling us fascists, allow me to read the definition of that word. Fascism is a far-right, authoritarian, and ultra-nationalist political ideology characterized by a totalitarian, one-party state led by a dictator, extreme nationalism, militarism, and the suppression of individual rights and political dissent. Gee, which political party in America does that sound exactly like? That could have been the definition of MAGA. So if you want us to stop calling you a fascist, stop acting like one.
This cancellation is the United States government coming and taking your voice away from you. It is the United States government that is now suppressing the freedom of speech. It is the United States government, not your neighbors, not someone on social media. It is the government doing it now. And that's where we all have to come together. Because authoritarian regimes, fascist regimes have to degrade our freedoms more and more over time until we're living the smallest, the most frightened, the most secretive lives. Think of yourselves living under the Taliban, because that's where we're headed.
You are so correct, and I love the passion. But I have to say, Mark Ruffalo, you sound angry. Are you angry?
I'm always angry.
All right, Hulk, bring it on home for us.
And I'm telling you, I don't care who you voted for. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care. I don't care if you and I would never meet on any plane whatsoever. I will tell you this. You enjoy your freedoms just as much as I do. And your freedoms are being destroyed. Everything that you feared from Biden, from Obama, from anybody, all of those things are now happening. They're happening. So join us. This is about being American. It's not about a party. It's not about an ideology. It's about the ideology of being American. We're the home of the brave and the land of the free. But if we want to be free, then we got to be brave. And now is that time. So come out October 19th, join us. Let's make this meaningful. Every time we've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. This one's going to be 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as big as the last one, because they're invading our rights that much more. And now is the time we come together.
Yeah, now is the time, because Trump thinks he's above the law. He thinks he's a god.
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny god.
Yeah, well, if Trump is a god, he's a puny god, and he does need some smashing, metaphorically speaking, of course. And I don't mean the euphemism for sex. And I know a lot of people are telling actors to shut up and act and stay out of politics. But not only are actors like Mark Ruffalo Americans with every right to speak, but they have a platform that most of us don't. And we need that now more than ever.
They're coming after celebrities because they know we are the last ones to actually be able to have our freedom to speak. So use your platform wisely. Use it generously for this movement.
A sincere thanks to Mr. Ruffalo for speaking out and getting vocal. And that's what we all have got to do right now. So mark it on your calendar, October 19th, and show up for the next No Kings protest and help us send a message to DC that we will not be silenced, that we will always get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.